Hey y'all. Hey Miss B, how you doing? This is the extra one she had. Yeah. Save that. How's everybody doing? Woo! These grown folks of mine, they know I go live every Saturday. They was up last night cooking up a storm and didn't leave the kitchen ready for me. Turkeys. But how y'all doing? Let me turn my laptop on so I can see these comments. Yeah, I saw your comment, Miss B. I was up struggling last night trying to get that video up. And then while it was uploading, I fell asleep. Oh boy. I fell asleep. I heard what you said loud and clear. You said you don't like to be rushing when it comes to the videos, because you don't want it to turn into a job. Too late for me. Too late. It's too late. Let me go into the studio here. Find my way. I need some coffee. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Yes, happy Saturday. Hey, my weight loss journey with Keto Greenie, how you doing? I'm trying to make some of those shrimp patties you made. They look good. I'm trying to clean up a little bit. I gotta cut my pineapple. Look at it. Look at these heifers. They know I go live. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's the mother mouth right here. Look at these heifers. When you do your lips like that. Look at that. They don't love the kitchen. They clean it up for me. They said I hold them hostage on Saturday morning. So I guess they like you on your own. You on your own, lady. You are on your own. Okay, well, whatever. What is this? Yes. Listen. It all has pros and cons. I was watching your videos, Miss B, talking about getting rid of stuff, and then you was talking about land. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's sitting on a pot of gold. I wish I had some land. I'd be out with the quickness, okay? Out. Tiny house, trailer, I would not care. It wouldn't even matter. RV, I went and looked at it all. Trust and believe. Trust and believe, because this right here, it's a good family house when you're raising kids. But it's too much house and too much money. For real. But that's another story. Another story. Yep, I've been looking for some land. You know, not a lot, because I don't know the first thing about it, and I don't know how to keep it up, but we just been talking about it. That's when my first husband wanted a compound. I thought he was crazy. I really did, but now I see. I once was blind, but now I see. He sure did. So how's everybody doing? Oh, okay. You said Keto Green said I really like them. Yeah, I'm going to try to make them. I am going to try. Hey, Annette, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, they be up. My kids are like mice. I keep calling them kids. They grown women. They are like mice. They come out at night around 9 o'clock. If I ain't already upstairs, I'll be done went upstairs. And then they start cooking. I mean, I'm talking about cooking. Fried chicken, prepping oxtails. They be cooking, okay? And they just be up, chatting all night. All night. Till about 2 in the morning. It don't bother me because when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Sometimes I'll be like, the TV is too loud. But other than that, I'm good. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this party started. I went back to work yesterday. That was fun. I was excited to go to work. You watch my hands. Then when I got there, I was like, okay. I was excited to get them coins back. That's what I was excited about. When you was talking about retiring, I did an early retirement. So that meant that I didn't get everything that I was entitled to. I would have had to stay until I was 67 and a half, which is, I'll be 67 this year. But I would have had to stay, and I just couldn't do it. Wasn't no way. There was no way. I would have. I was already telling kids off. So it would have gotten worse. As y'all heard me say before, I've been written up, so that wasn't nothing new. Everybody was sensitive after COVID, including myself, so I couldn't do it. So I had to come out, and I said, I said, God, I know you're a big God. You are bigger than a couple $1,000s. That's exactly what I said, but it was a walk of faith because I knew I couldn't stay in the classroom. You got to know yourself. And I got a part-time job. I left in October. I put in that I was retiring because I turned 62 that October. So that was 5 years ago. And the full retirement came into fruition. In other words, I was still getting paid until January, until that full retirement came into fruition. And I had a job. I was already filling out jobs. I had a part-time job at the hospital working 2 days a week, doing the registration, the PRN. 2 days a week, 8 hours a day. So I did that. But yeah, let me do what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I got some shrimp cocktail. I got an onion. I'm definitely going to try to wing it because I don't remember everything you put in it. That's what I asked you. Hold on. Keto Granny, I was asking you, did you use real breadcrumbs, because I bought breadcrumbs. You know, it won't be that bad. 20 carbs for a half a cup, 1 gram of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. That's what's happening with that. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited about anybody that wants to do whatever they want to do. I'm excited about Stephanie. I'm excited about you and the land, Mrs. V. Anybody else got any ventures? Keto Granny, happy birthday again. You look fantastic, okay? Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You look fantastic. You making 70 look real wonderful. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know. So I got onions, green pepper, mayo. Oh, I need an egg. I don't know if I need mayo. I don't know if I need that. These ain't my eggs. You got one person in the house who eats anybody's food and everybody's food. And then you have somebody else who eats nobody's food. Like we have eggs and see these? Free range. Oh, listen, absolutely. Listen, that's real. I don't buy free range eggs, but I know who do. I know who buys. Oh, she must have bought these too. These are cage free. Well, I'm using one of them because I don't see no more in them. I'm not the person who uses everybody's stuff, but I'm using somebody's egg today. I just buy regular eggs. That's what I buy. Now I see none of them. So here we are. What about garlic? I probably got some garlic powder. So, you do? You like the free range? Lord. Look, I'm just going to buy an egg, okay? I'm going to buy an egg. Because as God is my witness, if I had chickens, they would remain in the coop. They would not have total free range. They just wouldn't. I'm going to rinse these off. This was a shrimp cocktail that I had. They were a little frozen yesterday. So, I hope y'all had a good weekend. We are in August, y'all. Second half of the year. Well into the second half, right? Oh, you had eggs. Yep. So, can y'all see what's going on? Because I'm over here trying to see what's going on. I gotta move over somewhere, move y'all over a little bit. Maybe I'll move over this way some. So then I can still see what I'm doing. So yeah. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Trying to get ready, go back to school. Did y'all watch my video about being late? I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm not a morning person. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying that because I was late yesterday. Technically, I wasn't, but I was. I was. I don't work on Fridays. So I was like, I'm just going to go stick my head in the door here, get my keys. I don't know if, I'm supposed to come in or not since it's the first day. But it was a lot of people that wasn't there. It was an optional work day. So I went in, got my keys, and then I watched all of my videos. I'm going to show y'all that in my next video. You got all of these videos you have to watch for school about safety, everything. It was literally 3 hours worth of videos that I watched. Thank you so much, Joshua. You said you used to chase them for some reason? Oh. Oh, yeah. Your grandmom had free range chickens. Yeah, my grandfather did too. He had, he would get chickens from his sister, and they would be running in the backyard right before he was about to kill them. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I'm just not like, when I watch all these videos about getting off the grid and getting all this land, it sounds so good. But even just working in the little garden with the worms and the bugs and the bees, I don't know. I don't know what I do out there. I was like, nah, I just think I need like maybe an acre, a half acre, something I can get mowed. Because I don't know. I don't know how I would act. Be able to handle is what I'm really saying. You got to be able to take care of all that land if you get a lot of land. It looks good. But yeah. But I would love to. I would love. I just want to get off the steps, going upstairs. That's what I want to do. Some of y'all know my story. But yeah. But anyway. Exactly, the bigger the land. No, I have not had shrimp burgers before. I want to put y'all comments up there, but I'm cooking. I'm gonna have shrimp juice all on my keyboard. That ain't cool. But yeah, I have not had these before. That's why I wanted to try them. I was like, okay, I had crab cakes, but that's about it. So I'm like, let me give it a whirl. And some of them. So yeah, and I didn't know if your shrimp. I think your shrimp were cooked. Yeah, I think I saw that they were pink. Because I had some raw shrimp too, and I was like, no, I think her shrimp were pink. So I'm diving in. I probably need to cut these up a little bit more. Maybe like chop them up real quick in the chopper for a couple seconds. In the little chopper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's more work. But it's just rewarding. It's just time to downsize. Like you said, I was in total agreement. I got like 2 bags of clothes. Lorna got clothes, I got clothes. We've been going to the Goodwill forever. And really, all you got to do is put them in your car and drop them off. You ain't even got to get off the car. So I get it. I get it. It is time to downsize. You got a bunch of stuff, me,
that I don't wear and that I don't use. I said I was going to start selling on Facebook Marketplace. Start selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You know, I'm just so like, I'm so suspicious of people. Hold on, guys.
I gotta eat something real quick. I feel my blood sugar. Ever get that feeling? I don't know whether it's because of being raised in New York and living in Philly, but you know, I might appear to be trusting, but it's a lot of crazy folks out there on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. My little goddaughter yesterday, she was selling a table. Oh, you said you just dropped off a trunk load. Yeah. I like I said, I got stuff. But yeah, she was selling something on Facebook Marketplace. This is sugar-free Jell-O. I've been eating more Jell-O and more potatoes since I've been on Mounjaro 10.0. And when y'all saw that video, I was eating a pizza and whatever else I was eating in Philly. But what y'all didn't know was in a hotel, I was in agony, okay? Rolled over like, whoa, my stomach. And get up the next day and still eat. It's a mess. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so much stuff. I was saying my little goddaughter. I have a video of taking them out, her and the children. And she was selling something on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy was coming to pick it up. And I said, well, is your husband going to be there? Because he was working. And she was like, no. I was like, what? Yes, it does, Keto Granny. Yes, it does. That's probably something else I got from you. Because I ain't really a big Jell-O person. But when you're hungry, you just grab anything. So I bought that like 12 pack. And so Lorna and I, we be on the Jell-O. You couldn't get me to eat Jell-O previously, but it don't bother me now. But yeah, so she went into Facebook and showed me like, she had went on his page to look and see, make sure he was legit. I was like, okay, listen, I know you grown. There's so many scams and stuff out there. I mean, on the internet alone, scammers, y'all, you know, I'm always reading something. Scammers made over $400 billion last year. $400 billion. That's a lot of money. Cheating people. And I don't know how much each person got that's a scammer, but that's a lot of internet scams. $400 billion. That you use in the computer to get money from people. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's a lot.
What? Oh, I remember that. I remember that, Keto Granny. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And they pray. Well, that was a different kind of scam, but I know a lot of the scammers, they pray, Prey, on us older folks because, we're compassionate and whatever else. I don't know. Absolutely. Yeah, I got hit. I done got hit a couple times through Cash App. I don't really use Cash App that much anymore. I got a new Cash App that I don't use. And I switched to Venmo. But I got hit. That's why I like to use, like a FDIC bank. So that, you can get your money back. I got hit through my credit Amazon. I don't know if it was a fake Amazon or real Amazon, but they just kept taking random money out of my account. $9, $13, $12, 2-3 times a month. Okay, net spin. Yeah, I heard you say that. I never heard of that net spin. But yeah, they just kept taking random money out of my account. And so, I'm not the best when it comes to balancing a checkbook, okay? Or at least that's what we used to call it, balancing a checkbook. And I'm just not the best when it comes to that. And that's another story. But so you might see $4, $5. I'm like, what is that? What did I order? And then don't think about it. You know what I mean? But can you imagine if they did that to like 10,000 people? $9, $10. That's a lot of money. And how many of those people are going to go and get that little $10 back? I think Walmart was doing something like that a long time ago. Like they were taking like an extra 30 cents at the end, but they have millions of customers, so that adds up. Some big store, something like that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, so they was taking these little random. So when I saw it, I reported it. You want to report it, you have to report it, but then you got to get a new card. They freeze your card, It's like, oh, come on. So, yeah, I had to report it. And that's how they get people. That's a lot of money, like I said. That is a lot of money. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that's a lot of scamming. And then one time with Bank of America, somebody called and said, we're at your house. We're about to cut off the electric or the gas or one of them. I'm like, what? And I was in the middle of something. And so they were like, yeah. It's like $250 or whatever. And like I said, because I'm not the best, I was like, okay. And I was giving them my information, and then they asked for my address. I said, don't you have my address? You know, I wasn't quick enough. They snatched that $200 and something out, turned around and snatched another $200 and something. I was like, oh my gosh. And so, you know, because when I asked her, I was like, yeah, well, we just have to confirm. You know, she was talking fast, so I was so mad at myself. But I called Bank of America immediately, shut that down, traced it. You know, they was like, you know, we're going to trace it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, trace it. Do whatever you got to do. I need my money back. And so, yeah, they had got me for like over $400, almost $500. I don't want this to turn into mush. I'm just going to do a couple of little chops. But yeah, so they be trying to get us. Now, y'all think I'm crazy because then I start talking to her like, come on now, you gotta act right. I'm on camera. I'm using my shrimp. So yeah, they be trying to get us. So have to be careful when you. I don't want it to be mushy. And again, what do I know? All right. So let's get this party started. Yeah. yes. Get that shrimp. Can't waste it. Can't waste the shrimp now. I don't mind. I could be a pescatarian. I'm just like, that cholesterol. Cholesterol went up. Okay, so we got that. We got the shrimp. We got an egg. I need a knife. I need a knife. Rinse this off. I love green pepper, but it's the flavor that could take over if you're not careful. I'm gonna try to plant these seeds. How about that? A little bit of green pepper. Oh, it smells so good. I guess that's enough. And, oh yeah, talk about this Manjaro 10.0. 10.0 is big, y'all. It is. And I've been basically eating one meal a day. I love onions too. One meal a day, that's it. I know I need my cutting board. But I did wipe the thing off. I wiped the counter off. People be on YouTube like, oh, she didn't do this. Oh, she didn't do that. Y'all know, if the camera wasn't on. Look, I live a real life. A real life, okay? A real life. That's what it is. It's not perfect. Everything ain't always, everything is not always in this place. Y'all really have to tell me about this because this is funny. Granny said I'm making her hungry. So, my first husband was a real, he's the father of all my kids. He was a real neat freak. Like, no, like really. And I was an only child raised by my mother. And so if there was a mess, of course I made it, but it wasn't too much of a mess because it was just me and her. But I lived during the time, I had to find some old bag. You know that they used to put plastic on the furniture. Do y'all remember that? I'm definitely showing my age. Plastic on the furniture. My mama had that. What an old bag. She had that furniture. And she had the good plastic that had the creases that could zip in the back. My God. She had, let's see, onion powder, garlic, parsley. I'm looking for Old Bay. Is it a possibility that we don't have anymore? Okay. Well, I'll spend the next 20 minutes up in there. So, y'all remember that furniture? Yes! And so, she had that type of furniture. So when I grew up and became grown, do what I want to do, I was just like, I want my house to feel lived in. I don't want it to look like a model. You know what I mean? That's just the way I felt. That was birthed out of my experience, as the young people would say. You know, I just didn't. But my first husband grew up in a large family, a very large family in Harlem, New York. So he wanted things a little bit different, a lot different. Now, do I use flour? Because this is a little loose. Guess I'll just put some breadcrumbs in here. Look. Can you see that? I'm showing Auntie Mama too. I mean, not Auntie Mama, Keto Granny. I gotta go back and look at your video again. I can't find, oh, wait, what's this? Is this Old Bay? Nope, that's cayenne pepper. What's this? Roasted garlic and herb. It don't smell like Old Bay, but we're gonna go with a little bit of that. So yeah, I just like stuff. So we used to always have that little conflict. In the bathroom, his washcloth was folded neatly
Mine was thrown over. Clean up, and leave a little pair of shoes in the corner. He come in, why are shoes over there? Be quiet. So this is going to be 40 carbs if I use the cup. Because it was 20 carbs for a half a cup. Yeah, I'm not going to make my own. This is a medium carb dinner. How about that meal? I have to remember that for the next round. I might need another egg. I might need another egg. I might not have needed all of those breadcrumbs. This is why they call them recipes. Smells fantastic. Or I could add some mayo or sour cream. Mayo ain't nothing but eggs and oil. That's all it is. All right. It's basically done because it's shrimp. So we're going to fry it up. That's better. Let me see what y'all say. Yeah, so I like everything to be relatively neat, but let your house be lived in. Let my house. Y'all let your house be whatever y'all want it to be. For real. But when you have a lot of kids, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Period. I remember praying because the Bible said that the virtuous woman had handmaidens. I remember praying for the Lord to send me some handmaidens to help. And he did. Through the church, he sent me some teenagers. I used to pay the teenagers to help me clean till my kids start getting a little older. This is coconut oil, guys. I used to pray and ask the Lord to send me some teens, and then some handmaidens, and then the teens came through the church. They would help, they would babysit, they would help me clean up, wash and fold clothes. It was a blessing. An absolute blessing. And teens, you can get them a little bit of money. You don't have to, you give teens $5, $6, $7, whatever. Back then, that was money for them. So that was a blessing. But anyway, I'm just talking about nothing. Just talking. Let me see what's going on over here. I haven't gotten on the scale. I'm going to get on this month. I kind of want to because I really haven't been eating except when I came back. But when I came back, from eating all that stuff, and plus if you saw my live my live from Wednesday talking about, the constipation and stuff, I took I got a cleanser, did that. I do have to make my pineapple juice. My pineapple wasn't ready. Let's see. Smelling a little pineapple-y. I might go ahead on and cut that today. And add the ginger and a lemon and make that. I'm going to need that going to work because that's a boost of energy as well. Hey, Auntie Mama's Kitchen! How you doing? You've been in here. Did I miss you?
all is well. Yes, indeed. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. As Lisa would say, Lord willing, and if the creek don't rise. So we're gonna make our patties. We're making shrimp patties. I hope they're not too breaded. Now I understand. See, you don't know, so you know. You get patties from the store and stuff, and they be full of bread. And now we know why. I'm not gonna make them too big. Oh, that grease ain't ready yet. Come on now, stop playing. And I don't know what else I'm gonna have. I just might have me a shrimp patty or two. Because I'm telling y'all, you can't eat a lot on this one. Your stomach will react. Like it's gonna start fussing. So, the only thing that's heavy in carbs is the breadcrumbs. It was 40 carbs, so if I make 4, that would be 10 carbs each. And I think I'm gonna get 5 or 6, depending on the size. That's 4. This is 5, which would be 8 carbs each. And then I have 1 more. So that's going to be 6. So that's about 6.5 carbs each. Not bad with the breadcrumbs. Not bad. Woo. Oh yeah, exactly. Not all the fillers. Not all the fillers. For real. For real. My little garden out there is trying to survive the heat. Heat and rain. Heat and rain. Little container garden. It's trying to survive. I'm still proud of myself. Lauren and I, because last year I didn't get anything. I didn't yield anything. This year we got some string beans, onions, basil. That's what we got. Basil. Parsley. We got basil. So it's been good. It has been good. Let me see. Those buns is not closed. Waste a lot of food. A lot. I bought raisin bread too. Sorry, I got my back turned. Y'all trying to see what's going on up here. I got some raisin bread. And I'm gonna have me a burger. Let's see what this is. 17 carbs for 1 slice, 1 gram of fiber. That sucks. And 2 grams of protein. I need to make bread.
No, Miss V, you be making the sourdough bread. You know, listen, we're gonna have to go back to the old school, the old way, and barter and sell amongst each other. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Let's see. Ah! Okay, wait. Okay, Tito Gritty said, you know what's in them when you make them, not all the fillers. Exactly. Auntie Mama said, I raised a question from the Bible study in my chat this morning. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got to come over there and watch the replay. I got to watch the replay. Yes. Miss B said, yes, sourdough, yeah, is the way to go. I tried to do the pickles. It didn't turn out too well for me. I got to, you know, some things are science because I'm prone to like go off the grid. Oh, let me try this. Let me add that. So I need the science of it to say exactly what I'm supposed to do for some stuff. Not necessarily, you know, for the sourdough. I think I didn't try the sourdough. I had one of those bread machines too. I either threw it away or put it in the Goodwill. I have so many gadgets, it's ridiculous. So many gadgets. Well, you know, baking is a science anyway. Cooking, you can add this. Well, except for you, Miss B. You know, if you old school, you know what you're doing, then that's different. Whoa, killer. Don't burn. Can't burn the shrimp. I got my fire too high. And I'm talking. Trying to multitask. Oh yeah, that's crispy. You know this ain't gonna take long. Lord Jesus. I got some extra crispy shrimp. Extra crispy shrimp. And then maybe a piece of raisin toast. Yes, it cooks fast. And that said, watch the replay. Yes, it cooks fast, and I'm over here. And I probably had the fire too high. Talking, but guess what? They're gonna be eaten. If not by me, by somebody. I'm surprised one ain't came down. I'm so surprised. But she will show up. But she don't really eat seafood a lot like that. And that's one thing she's not big on. One thing she's not big on. I want to make some more granola. That granola would be so good. So what y'all got planned today? Because I have nothing planned outside. I'm going to dye my hair. I don't know whether I'm going to dye it red or black. I think I'm going to dye it black because I keep fighting with this gray. Oh my gosh. So at least if the gray starts coming in, it won't, you know, be that brownish gray color that I often get. And yeah, I gotta wash clothes. And I don't know if Stephanie's going live today. I don't know. Miss V, did you change your time? What you doing? Oh yeah, they done. I dropped one. Ain't no 30-second rule here. That's got to go. That one was kind of burnt anyway. Don't y'all laugh. Don't laugh. It's all, it's all good in the neighborhood. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, Miss V is getting ready to go live. Okay, so we're going to follow Miss V live. We're going to follow her and go live with her. If y'all hanging out. And yeah, Mr. B has some good conversations over there. Some people are preachers and teachers without the title. Without the title. You know, just some good, sometimes you need some good wisdom. Some good everyday wisdom if you're willing to listen. I'm talking about the young people. I ain't talking about us. We all, you know, we all seasoned. We know what's going on. You calling me? Thought I heard my daughter call me. She lives in the basement. Okay. Oh, thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me get my toast. I'm gonna get me a bottle of water. And oh, I gotta taste the crab cake before y'all go. I'm worried about the toast. Get some butter. And that's too much. That's too much. Let's get a crab cake. I'm gonna get this one. It's a nice size. I need some, oh, hold on. Hold on. I got some cocktail sauce that came with it that I saved. Yes. Seasoned. Yes, let me show y'all. I'll just tore that up. Okay. Find that. Look at that. That crab cake. Not bad. Yeah, I'm slipping and sliding through the house. All right, let's do the name of the Lord. If I cleanse in Jesus' name, I pray that God, amen. All right, let's dive in. My first shrimp, I call it a crab cake. My first shrimp cake or shrimp patty. Onions, green peppers. Really good. Keto Granny, that's the winner. If y'all want the original recipe, go check out Keto Granny. My weight loss journey with Keto Granny. That's where I got it from. That's good. I'll definitely be making some more of these. Definitely. Very good. All right, y'all. This is good.
Of course, I cooked them too long talking, so my shrimp are a little rubbery, but it's good. It's good, like I could just pick it up and eat it good. All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm about to make me a cup of coffee. I am running over to It's Miss V. Y'all, take your time, Miss V. Take your time. Take your time. This is good. I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna do another one. Uh-huh. I hope y'all have a great week. I hope all goes well. I'm too blessed to be stressed, for real. If y'all watched my last video, when I talked about that healing, amazing. The Lord never ceases to amaze me. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. So I'm satisfied. God is good all the time. I know this is our Queen channel, but you know what? It is what it is, okay? It's just in me. I give him the glory on all channels and all platforms. Period. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I'm gonna run over to It's Miss V in the great state of Illinois. I'm making some coffee so I can sit down and chat and chew. Get me another crab cake and hope that it doesn't mess with my stomach. I'm gonna take my shot today, y'all. I didn't take it Wednesday. Y'all know. I'm gonna take it today. I'm gonna go ahead on and push through. Thanks to y'all, because y'all are a lot of support. You don't even know. Annette was saying that it was strong. 10 was strong. You warned me. Ooh. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna push through. This is my own homemade macchiato with some cocoa. Ooh, I got a lot to do. But I'm gonna sit down. I got some clothes in the washing machine. Take those out, put them in the dryer. This is sugar-free. Anybody still here? Miss V, did you get it? Okay. I have to always have 2 shrimp burgers when I make them. Yes, they are so good. Blue Drew, how you doing? So good to have you in the building. Yep, they're good. And this piece of bread right here. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's you around. It's you around. I might need some more. Hold on. Let me go see if Miss V live yet. Remember, Auntie Mama, when we used to do what did we call them, the raids? From the YouTube or live raid? And everybody would go over to the next person channel. Oh, Candy K's live. She making something. Candy K be over there doing things too. Women's V. We waiting on her. We are waiting. Take your time, Miss V. Let's see. It's Miss V. You know I got my. All right. Let's see. Let's see. You bought some shrimp from Sprouts yesterday. You need to make you some. Yeah, they're good. Keto Granny, you going live today too? Next week, y'all. Today is the 2nd. Next week, I'm having a guest. I'm having Joe's Sleep and Slim Down journey from the UK. Woo woo! I am so excited to have her. She's gonna be on my live next week. And I'm excited because she is going to talk to us about why they lose so much more weight on the GLP-1s than we do, than Americans. And, you know, I just want to hear the details about it. Like she says, you have to pay more money for items that have sugar. I need to hear the details of how that works. That's just who I am. But yeah, she's going to be talking to us about her weight loss journey. Like I said, about, you know, how they're losing so much more on average. We're also going to be talking about how their studies versus our studies. You know, their studies are more clinical, ours are more observational. All of that. I got some good things. I'm so excited. I don't want to tell y'all all of it. I almost forgot. Yep. So that's next Saturday at 9 a.m. Right here. She's delightful too. All right, guys. I don't want to let y'all go. We're just talk and hang out. If you're on the phone with somebody, you'll be like, oh my God. We like 2 hours in. Come on now. We got to go. We got to go. All right, I got my coffee. I'm going to need this next week too. But only 3 days a week for coffee. I got almost 5,000 steps in yesterday, and it wasn't even any kids there. Oh yeah. All right, guys, for real. See y'all later. Yes, yes. She is hilarious. She is funny. I need a bottle of water. All right, I'm gonna take my happy self over here to a chair, and I will see y'all over at Miss V's. All right, take care. You are. What? Blue Chew, you thinking about it? Oh my goodness. All those steps and everything. You know, you're so disciplined. Keto Granny is so disciplined. Like, y'all, I don't know, listen. If you want to give it a whirl, embrace. She did it too. And I was just like, you know, but sometimes you need that boost. Sometimes you need that boost. I know I did, so I can't really, you know, I needed that boost. So yeah. All right, y'all, this is my third closing. I'm out.
Love y'all to life. Low carb journey, low carb to life. With your low carb queen, and remember, every day is a new beginning.
Every day is a new beginning. Bye-bye. I'm trying to end.